For years, leadership development has revolved around two big ideas: IQ and EQ, cognitive ability and emotional awareness. And for a long time that was enough, but the world has changed. Transformation has replaced stability. And today, leaders aren't just judged by their intelligence or their empathy. They're judged by what they can deliver when things get really complex. And here's the issue. Most leadership models, even the good ones, were built for a different era. They taught us fragments. IQ for thinking, EQ for feeling, PQ for politics, RQ for resilience, MQ for morality. Each one valuable, but on its own incomplete. That's why we see so many capable leaders, smart, experienced, well-intentioned people still struggling when faced with transformation. They've mastered operations, but transformation requires something much broader, because running a system and rewiring a system are two very different games. The old playbook doesn't always help when data, AI, and disruption collide with culture, legacy, and resistance. So the question becomes, what kind of intelligence truly prepares us to lead transformation? Now, let's be honest. When pressure hits, intellect alone doesn't carry you. It's not your IQ that earns trust in the boardroom or keeps teams believing during a restructure. It's not the EQ that keeps people calm when the roadmap changes for the third time. It's the fusion of capabilities: strategic thinking, relational depth, credibility, execution, systems perspective, adaptability, and vision, all working together. Without that blend, we see the cracks. Brilliant strategists who can't mobilize execution. Charismatic leaders who struggle with architecture. Or operational experts who lose sight of the bigger picture. And that's what inspired this model, the 7 intelligences of modern enterprise leadership. It's not another set of personality traits. It's a blueprint for capability in motion. So let's walk through it together. Strategic cognitive intelligence, IQ. That's your ability to process complexity and make sound choices when the data's incomplete and the stakes are quite high. It's what helps you stay clear in chaos, spotting early signals before competitors do. Relational intelligence, RQ. This is emotional fluency in action, managing yourself and others to sustain trust even when things get tense. It's the quality that calms teams mid-launch and keeps alignment alive under stress. Credibility intelligence, CQ. Trust earned through delivery, consistency, and ethics. It's how boards decide whether to back you, because credibility isn't claimed, it's observed. Then we move into operational excellence, where transformation becomes tangible. Execution intelligence, XQ, is about turning vision into measured progress. It's aligning people, plans, and performance so that intent becomes impact. Systems intelligence, SQ, lets you see across silos, technology, process, people, to design an organization that flows. It's the ability to align product, data, and operations into one coherent system. Finally, transformation leadership, the higher order capability for shaping what's next. Adaptive intelligence, AQ, is the heart of resilience, leading through uncertainty, staying agile, and holding morale clarity when everything else shifts. This is what helps you evolve yourself as fast as your organization. And vision intelligence, VQ, the rarest of all. That's the capability to craft futures people actually believe in. to unify executives, partners and teams around a direction that feels both bold and credible. Together, these 7 intelligences move leaders from managing the present to designing the future. They show up not in personality tests, but in the decisions you make, the trust you build and the outcomes you deliver. That's why I say this model isn't built for tradition. It's built for transformation. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 is your edge? Maybe it's your ability to stay strategic in chaos. Maybe it's how you build trust, connect systems, or inspire vision. Drop it in the comments. Tell me which one has helped you the most and why. Because understanding your edge is how you can expand it. Share it with your team. Start the conversation, because transformation leadership isn't about how smart you are. It's about how many of these intelligences you can activate when it really matters most.